This is a Headgum Podcast.
You're listening to the Lamorne After Podcast. Are you taking the top bunk bed in jail, or are you taking the bottom bunk?
I'm just always afraid of the bottom bunk.
Because they could just come.
Well, the bottom bunk, I'm afraid of engineering. Like I always think the bed's gonna fall on top of me, and then that's the end of me.
Yes.
If I'm on the top, I could survive a 6-7 foot fall, but I can't survive a 6 or 7 foot fall with a 250 pound man on top of me. You know what I'm saying?
This is that Step Brothers situation where the bunk bed just collapses on him.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Because in the movies when that happens, they always survive. No, you dead if that happens.
Yeah, you get flattened. You're flat.
You get flattened. You know what I mean?
Also, what gang do I become a member? I got you have to become a part of one gang. So which? Because I have options, obviously. As
you got the Aryan Brotherhood.
I got the POC, so I can. Well, no, they're not going to want me because of the
Cuban.
Yeah,
and Jewish.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're not going to want you.
I'm in trouble. I got to go with the POCs.
You can't go with black folks because you just clearly ain't black. Because in prison they don't have.
My 23andMe hasn't come in yet. I'm still waiting on that.
Your shit's still over in the Caucasus Mountains somewhere.
So you're saying I have to join the Mexicans?
You have to join the Mexican gangs. The Jewish. Well, that's probably all federal, that's federal prison.
That's a different prison.
That's probably different, white collar crimes.
I don't know, dude. I'm on so much caffeine right now. So I had a coffee this morning, forgot I had the coffee, and then had to bleep this out.
Here's the thing. I know I had a coffee, remembered that I had a coffee, and then proceeded to drink bleep this out.
So we're both 400 milligrams of caffeine in right now.
Fucking just jacked.
This is going to be a fun pod, baby.
Welcome to another episode of the Lamorne After Home Team Edition. I'm Lamorne Morris, and to my right is Kyle the Legend Shevrin. Let me do that over again. I am Emmy Award winner. I'm not going to say it for myself. I'm just going to, next job I get, I'm going to just, when they show TV commercials and stuff like that,
yes,
I'm going to wait and see if they actually say it. Because I was in New York recently, and in a lot of these panels, they never said Emmy Award winning Lamorne, and I gotta be honest with you, I was rather offended.
No respect on your name?
No respect on my name.
You didn't see Barbra Streisand while you were out in New York, though?
No, but I felt her. Felt her presence, felt her energy, but I just didn't get to lay eyes on her or hands on her.
You know what's so crazy? I actually had a dream that I ran into Barbra Streisand, and she came up to me and was like, "Hey, I've been listening to the podcast." I was like, "Thank you so much." And then I don't know if she has a daughter, but in this dream she had a daughter, and she tried setting me up with her daughter.
Ooh.
And I was like, "No, you don't understand. I don't want the daughter.
I want you.
I want you."
Yeah.
And then my alarm went off and I woke up. So it's to be continued.
You woke up rocked up.
That's when dudes are horniest. I'm not gonna lie. That's not bro science. You can look it up. The morning is
that's doctor science. That's Fauci science.
That's real science.
That's real World Health Organization science.
Last episode, we put out there that we are trying to find a name for everyone who listens to the podcast, who are fans of the podcast. And we got some fantastic names. We got some not so good names. Then we got some middle of the road names.
Yeah. The Lamorners.
The Lamorners was a big one. A lot of people.
One. Yeah. But they were spelling it some of them were spelling it Mourner.
Like someone died.
Yeah, I don't want that. So that can't be there. Because
also, what does that mean? They listen to the pod and then they die?
Yeah, well, they laugh to death.
Oh.
That could be it. But we don't want you to laugh to death because then we lose listeners.
Yeah, we need you to come back.
Yeah, we need you to laugh to life. You know what I'm saying?
The Plan Bs was a big one.
The Plan Bs is good if you're familiar with the term Lamorne After pill.
Yeah.
So Plan Bs is pretty good. But I think it has to kind of be if Beyonce has the Beehive, and if, like you said, Diddy has the Diddlers.
Yeah.
I think, we need something that goes with the name. The Lamunsters.
The Lamunsters.
The Lamunsters, Jermaine Higgins. Shout out to Jermaine Higgins. He also Lamaniacs.
The Lamaniacs, but I only saw like a few people commented that they liked. I thought there'd be more, but no, it wasn't as big of a hit.
What about like if we went straight up Toronto and call it Le Mans?
That is a town in France.
Le Mans.
Le Mans. Le Mans.
Le Mans. I'm throwing in the ring the lemon peppers.
The lemon pepper wings. Which one?
I said Lamoners.
The Lamoners. Dude, have you guys ever had 400 milligrams of caffeine within 2 hours? Are you feeling how I'm feeling?
Are you feeling how I feeling?
Yeah. Was that not speaking English?
Nah, bro.
That's crazy. I'm the healthiest. I'm already the healthiest man on the internet. Healthiest man healthiest man in Encino. Healthiest man in podcasting.
Would you say who? So if you were to actually, because you listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
Who's like the top 2 healthiest people that you would say?
Healthiest people?
Yeah, like fit. You know.
Well, I mean, there's people whose jobs they're like fitness influencers and workout people. I'm not counting those at the fit. I'm like the fittest man on the internet outside of people who are
healthy
actual. Yeah.
So if you were to put together a list of unhealthy people, you are the healthiest of the unhealthy.
Yeah. But that's in times of need, you need someone. Like in Walking Dead, I've never seen someone work out. How's that possible?
Well, they don't really. I mean, they don't have to work out. They're walking a lot.
Yeah, but they have those little communes where they set up the town, and you're like, "Oh, this is great for like 2 weeks," and then you realize they're trying to eat everybody. But at one point, no one sets up a gym in any of these places.
No, why would they? That's wasting too much energy. Dude. You don't want to like go and do all these trap exercises, doing all these fucking lunges, and all of a sudden, they show up and your legs are tight and sore because they don't have masseuses there. You know what I mean? Like they can't get rubbed down all the time.
He worked out in I Am Legend.
Yeah, because he was by himself. He was solo dolo.
Well, he had the dog. Dude, I cried when the dog died. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, spoiler.
Come on. They're already coming out with the sequel. I think it's time.
Is it him and Michael B. Jordan in the sequel?
So from what I heard was that they're going with that alternate ending that they made for the first one where Will Smith, I think, survives. So that it is going to be him and Mike B in the sequel.
I would love to be a part of that movie.
Let's throw that out there right now.
I got that.
I Am Legend 2. Do you need one of these winners in your movie? I think yes.
Yeah. So, just putting it out there.
What's your job? Like Will and Mike B are, going around the world trying to find people, and then they find you. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I am the scientist who thought that he was by himself. And then it turns out that they trust me because I'm a little bit nerdy.
Yeah.
They trust me. They
got glasses on.
Yeah, I got glasses on. Yeah. It's partly cracked. You know what I mean? Old school nerdy with the white tape in the middle.
Yep.
Fuck around with some suspenders, perhaps.
There was no lens crafters left?
None whatsoever.
So sad.
So then they think that I'm this noble, well-to-do, individual, altruistic scientist. But
you're not.
But I'm not. I actually am part of the reason why the world is the way it is right now. And I'm trying to take over. I'm trying to start a different species of people. Damn. Yeah.
So you had sex with the zombie, don't lie.
Raw dogged. Yeah. DNA all up in there. You know what I'm saying?
You got your little son, your little zombie son.
He's just like, Dad.
Yeah, we're working on his speech. He's a little behind. Oh, man. That'd be funny, dude. Yeah. I would love to see you pop up in I Am Legend 2.
I mean, I can call Mike, but, he's busy. He's being super famous and in shape. He's one of those dudes. I can call Will, but I don't know him. Never met him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if you're a fan of the podcast and if you know Will Smith or Michael B. Jordan, urge them on. You know what I mean? Talk to those guys. Let them know that I would love to be a part of the I Am Legend franchise.
Slide into their DMs.
100%.
Wait, you sent me such a funny video. Mm-hmm. The Chinese Allen Iverson commercial.
What was that?
That was clearly not Allen Iverson. It was
AI.
And then AI. Horribly deep faked AI.
But it started off, it was him.
You think so? I don't think he was ever there.
It was him in the beginning of that commercial, but when he started running, it was clearly artificial intelligence AI as opposed to Allen Iverson AI. And that lets me know, please, actors, don't give up the fight. We will. I mean, Allen Iverson probably didn't give a shit that they AI'd him in there, but I will. I will. Old school, I can run for myself or get a stunt double or jump off of a table for me. I don't give a, just please don't replace me with artificial intelligence because it looked so shitty.
Looks so bad.
Yeah.
It looks so bad. I didn't even know what I was watching, but it was a full-on ad in China.
Can I get your autograph?
Okay, that's AI, you're saying.
Yeah, that's him.
That's not AI.
And then, watch this. And then watch this part right here. Look at his face.
No!
Look at his face. That's clearly not him. That's a cartoon character.
That's crazy.
Iced tea commercial. That was nuts. That was absolutely bonkers, man. Are my eyes red?
No, not really.
It feels so
tiny bit
dry. Like my eyes feel dry right now.
What were you doing with your eyes last night?
Masturbating.
Into your eyes?
No, I like to like rub them, until they squirt
with your
tears.
offhand. What?
This is disgusting. Shall we poll the fans?
I'll never say no to a poll.
Okay, so folks, what we like to do on this podcast, if you are an avid listener, you already know.
You already know
that we like to poll the fans. If you're an avid listener, you've probably been polled. And so what we're going to do here for the fans who don't know is we take it to the streets and we poll the fans. Sometimes we poll them individually. Sometimes we poll them together.
And at one point, I want to go foreign. I want to start polling like in France together in front of the Eiffel Tower. I want to poll in, Poland of all places. That could be fucking fun. Polling in Poland. That's a new segment.
So if you are from one of these countries and you want to see us do a live show in your town,
yes,
please just book us some flights and a hotel room. And we will come to Poland. We will come to Norway. We will come to Ghana. We will be there. What's the most embarrassing thing that you've had to look up on the internet?
Oh my God.
This is a crazy one, and I got a feeling like whatever answer we answer won't be the truth.
Whatever. Well, you guys know me. I don't fucking lie on here.
It will not be the truth because I've looked up some embarrassing things.
Have you?
Yeah, for medical reasons, but also for like horny reasons. Like, nobody needs to know what my search history is. Like,
Lamorne got like the history tab open. He's got like the sports tab, got the horny tab. He's like, don't click on that one.
Well, I can tell you, so in a group, there are certain group chats that we're in where we try to gross each other out as much as possible.
Okay.
But we always talk shit about each other. And then like we like send in videos of like, man, I just saw the video. Like, we'll act like we're talking about, like I'm having a personal conversation. I could just be like, ayo, batch or whatever. Like that video you just sent me was so funny. And then I'll put it in the group chat and it's clearly like some disgusting porn. Wait, Batch, that's crazy. Batch just sent this to me.
Okay, I did Google this. This is a recent Google because I saw a clip and I had to see how real this was. Mm-hmm. And we were kind of talking about the other night. So on a serious note, this woman had breast cancer, which is so horrible.
All right.
But she was in Africa in the Congo. There was a Congo pastor.
Okay.
Basically, to get rid of her breast cancer, he was like, I have a method to get rid of this.
Okay.
And then it just got to him sucking on her titties and licking her titties. And he was sucking the cancer out. Like you know when they say like if you get bit by a snake, someone's got to fucking suck the poison out. So he's like fondling them. He's going up and down on her. Yeah. And then I had to look it up to see if it worked.
You realize it's real science.
Dude, it worked. She didn't have cancer anymore.
Whoa, he sucked the cancer out of her? Oh my gosh. See, in the Congo, that's probably real science.
100%.
And it's probably actually effective. You know what I mean? Like this Western medicine culture sometimes could be a little misleading.
Little vanilla.
A little vanilla. Sometimes you gotta just suck the poison out.
Here's the thing. I felt so bad because he sucked the cancer out of her and then he had to spit it out and he spit it right onto another woman in the front row.
He didn't.
So then obviously he had to go suck the cancer out of her too.
Damn, man.
So dude, if I ever get cancer, I don't even, knock on wood, I don't, but even if it's testicular cancer, I'm going to go to that guy.
Go to that guy. You know what I mean? That guy sucks. So
that's the last thing I Googled. And also, how the fuck do you spell honor? Is there a U in it or is there not? I never know. So I always have to Google that.
Honor. Honor.
Sometimes people spell it Honour.
Yeah,
but anyways.
The Canadians. Last thing that was embarrassing that I Googled. It's probably some. Oh God, this is bad. It's probably something Diddy related.
Oh man,
it just probably is. Like there was all these allegations and all this crazy shit that the writing's on the wall. But I was like having to look up shit, and I was going down this deep rabbit hole that you see these videos of like Bieber and Trey Songz and Odell Beckham Jr. You're just like,
not Odell.
We're like, what is all this stuff? So you know what I mean? So you're looking up conspiracy theories, and before you know it, you're looking up conspiracy theories about all kinds of shit. So those are the rabbit holes that I it's not really embarrassing.
You're just trying to stay informed on the times.
Yeah. So I would say probably something like that.
You never seen like a mark on your body and been like, what the F is that? You're like, I got to Google that thing.
Not a mark on my body. Like, I have a doctor. So whenever something goes wrong, I'm just like, hey doc, what is this?
Isn't it the worst when you're expecting results and then the doctor calls you, maybe for some reason you aren't able to pick up or whatnot, and then they leave a message being like, hey Lamorne, just calling you back with your results, give me a call back when you have a second. Oh, and it's not his tone could either be interpreted as like, oh, I'm good, or what the fuck, what's wrong? Like I'm dead.
Yeah, because I think doctors do that to fuck with you.
Yeah.
They think they're human beings, you know what I mean? They can't be that professional all the time. Half the time when they call you, they haven't even pulled up your results yet.
No.
They're just like, so Lamorne, here we are, and it's a shock to them in the moment.
They're like,
oh, you're good. You're clean, But I think when they do call and leave those messages, they like to leave you on
they leave you on suspense.
Yeah, they leave you on suspense mode, and I don't like that very much. When I was younger, I definitely Googled. I didn't Google it. I thought I had testicular cancer
because one was just bigger than the other.
No, because it was painful.
Oh,
I was in pain. You can ask Qasim Rashid. Qasim Rashid took me to the doctor.
Yeah,
I was too embarrassed to tell my mom. He took me to the doctor, and the doctor asked me. I went to the emergency room. The doctor said I had blue balls.
No, stop.
I'm serious.
He actually said that to you?
Yeah, he asked me if I masturbated, and then I was trying to be cool. I was like, nah, man, I got hoes, dog. I'll do that.
And you were still a virgin?
I was still a virgin.
Yeah. Even
like
to 16. Yourself?
No, I had.
Oh, you had self-practice.
My hand had understood my genitals. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
So they had a relationship, especially as an early teenager. They got a hell of a relationship. It had just been a while. You know what I'm saying?
Your hand was on vacation?
Yeah, I wasn't like doing it all the time like my friends probably were. Like that just wasn't what I was doing. And so he was like, do you masturbate? I was like, nah, man, I don't do that. And he looked at me and he goes, yes, you do. And I was like, all right, cool. Just don't tell nobody.
Don't tell my mom.
Don't tell my mom. I gotta get the devil out. And so he said, you should probably just do that more often than you do it, just because what you're experiencing is some sort of blockage. Let us know what your weirdest Googles are in the comments below.
Yeah, what's something you had to Google that you're not proud of? Please comment below.
You got a question?
Yes. If you had to give a guest lecture to a college, what would the subject be?
And this is probably a more genuine answer. A lot of people are goal oriented. Mm-hmm. And I would give a lecture based on fact, why not focusing on the goal and pay more attention to the journey, why you become more successful that way. People try to reach benchmarks. And when you're trying to reach benchmarks, sometimes they're not attainable, but you miss all the cool shit that happens in the way that the road guides you to a different thing that you probably weren't looking at. when you become more successful than you planned on.
When you hit a fork in the road?
Some people, like YouTubers, a lot of times, I gotta get 1 million subscribers, right? So that's all they're focused on, is feeding into the algorithm, getting the followers. And they miss all the cool guests they may have on their show.
True.
They miss all the important lessons that they probably would learn along the way. They're gonna get 1 million followers. They're gonna get 1 million subscribers. Like, they're gonna get that. But sometimes they're so like driven towards hitting these benchmarks that when you reach all these goals, if you feel empty, because you're like, and then what? And then you probably don't have good relationships with people. You probably don't have good friendships. Along that journey, you could meet a person on your show that's going to, or do a YouTube video that all of a sudden takes you to a different height because of a fork in a road. You know what I mean? Because you're actually living in the moment and not paying attention to, oh, I must have 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Damn. That's a lonely road it's a lonely place at the top when you're just trying to reach these goals and you look back and you have no actual meaningful connections.
Damn, yeah, that's like when Vin and Paul Walker at the end of Fast, they like come up on that road and then one has to go this way and one knows he's got to go the other way and let him go.
And then Wiz Khalifa starts rapping.
Yes. That's how you end the lecture.
Yeah.
That'd be fire.
It's been a long day
without you, my friend.
All right. We don't have the rights to that song. So.
Yeah, that's true. I think I would just lecture on the art of making love.
Are you a good love maker, Kyle?
Love maker, salt shaker.
You put salt on women?
Sometimes.
Oh, is that?
Just gives it a little spice, a little flavor.
So you probably would give yours on love making.
The history of art making.
The history of art making.
Of love making art. Love is art, and art is love. So making love is art.
That's gross.
That's just science, baby.
Making love is a hobby.
Best science podcast of 2029. Barbra Streisand said it right here.
That's true. Let's see. Your favorite team wins 5 straight championships, but only if you wait 5 years after every movie comes out to watch it. Do you take that deal?
Wait, say that again. My favorite sports team.
So your favorite sports team is going to win 5 straight championships. The only way that happens is if you wait 5 years to watch every movie that comes out. So like the new Star Wars comes out, you can't watch it until 5 years later. The new Dark Knight comes out, you can't watch it till 5 years later. The new Debbie Does Dallas comes out, you can't watch it till 5 years later.
Well, Star Wars is dead. Okay, R.I.P. Star Wars. I hate to be the one to say this because I am a huge fan. I think I could do that because there's so many movies I still haven't seen from the past.
Yeah,
there's so many movies I'd have to watch. I'd be okay without seeing some of the new shit.
That includes movies that you may be involved with.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you can't watch it. All right,
that's fine. I could do that.
Would I do that? No, I wouldn't do that because I don't care enough about teams. You know what I mean? I care about the individual players. And now, the question didn't say individual players. It said team and organizations.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And 5 straight, I mean, that's crazy. I'm okay with 2 straight. I'm okay with a 3-peat. I'm okay with that. Well, I'm sure Warriors fans are okay with the amount of championships that they have, even though it wasn't a 3-peat. Because I love cinematic adventures. You know what I'm saying? I like going on a journey with a protagonist and an antagonist. I love that. Character development, character building. I can't go without it.
I do love my Michael Bay movies.
Yeah. Now, if you said, Lamorne, starting this year, in the next 5 years, LeBron James and Bronny James will rattle off 5 straight championships. I'd be like, yeah, I want to see that. I want to be a part of that. Then I'd wait 5 years to watch every movie. I would. But if you're just like the Lakers or the Bulls win 5 straight, I'd be like, I don't care if they win.
Damn.
I don't care. Because LeBron could leave. Bronny could leave. Bronny can go and lead a different franchise. Which he, what? What, Kyle? Kyle, what?
In the NBA?
Yeah, National Basketball Association.
Okay.
Bronny James listen, Bronny James, longtime listener of the podcast.
That's true.
I think he by himself. I'm gonna go on a limb. Listen. This is a bold prediction. This is a real bold prediction. And if anybody knows me, they call me Bold Prediction Morris. Bronny James will win Rookie of the Year. Here's the misconception about Bronny James. They think he ain't got what it takes.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he does.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bron and Adam Silver have been teaming up to come up with this plan to make him appear as if he's not as good as he actually is. And this again, it's a bold prediction. Bold prediction. What they
Morris.
Call you?
Bold prediction, Morris. I make all the best predictions.
That's why they call him Bold Prediction Morris.
So I make all the boldest predictions. So I'm going to go ahead and say Bronny James wins Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Case of Mountain Dew on it?
Some dew on it. Let's see. No, you know what? I'll say it to you right now. If Bronny James doesn't get Rookie of the Year, then I will personally buy you.
Case of Mountain Dew?
No. A flat screen 19-inch TV.
Damn. Wait, do they make 19-inch?
I don't know. I will get you a 19-inch.
Done deal.
Old school dorm room
You
style.
heard it here on the pod, dude. 19-inch. Let's go. If you were cursed to live as a common household object, Beauty and the Beast style, what would you pick?
I'm gonna be a vibrator.
I knew you were gonna say that, dude. I fucking knew you was gonna say that. Also, who's vibrator?
I'm in like J-Lo house. You know what I'm saying? I'm at like Barbara Streisand's house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it at Tyra Banks' house. Yeah. They get passed around. There's one that just gets passed.
You're a vibrator.
No, I'm not really a vibrator. I'm a security camera.
A security camera.
But
you're fixed to the wall, so you can't move.
I can't move, but you know what I'm saying? But I could scope things out. You know what I'm saying? I could peep the scene. I know what's going on. You know what I mean? I like to be in the know, to have knowledge, because knowledge is what? Information in your brain.
Currency. I thought you were going to say currency.
Yeah, I'd be a household security camera.
It might just be like a lamp.
You just get turned on and turned off.
Just always turned on.
Yeah, but what if they don't got no electricity?
Then I'm dead.
And Southern, apparently.
I'm dead. Household item. What would be a fun one to be like? Beauty. Okay, so Beauty and the Beast.
There was a clock.
Teapot. Yeah, but you don't want to be anything ceramic because you could get knocked over and then you'd be dead.
Right. I don't want to be a teapot because it's going to be boiling hot water in me at all times.
Yeah, that's not fun.
You know what I'm saying? You ever get hot stomach syndrome?
What?
Yeah, hot stomach syndrome. And you gotta drop aggressive bombs when it's hot in there and it's sizzling, it's bubbling.
Is that something you Googled?
Oh, we don't talk about my Google search. Hot stomach, Google it. Hot stomach syndrome. Which one would you rather be? A couch cushion or a toilet seat?
Probably the couch cushion, because at least like you're not getting bare ass on you.
You're not getting bare ass on you, but all the time somebody's sitting on you.
That's true.
People sitting on you. You know what I'm saying? They got their feet up on you. People jumping up, kids jumping up and down on you at all times.
Weren't you telling me the story of someone who was like house sitting for someone and they didn't know they had cams on?
No, that was from the We're Here to Help podcast. The episode that I did, this woman was house sitting.
Yes.
She was cat sitting, and she just started masturbating all over the house and didn't realize that there were cameras. And she just been going to work on herself. Yeah, right in the living room. There's a big ass camera up there, and she didn't see it. And she went.
I'm a couch, and I think couch is better than toilet seat.
Yeah, because toilet seat is just you're just getting
destroyed.
All that hot stomach syndrome juice. Anyway, couple more here. What's an extreme sport you want to try, but are scared to?
Well, I grew up skateboarding. That's extreme sport, right?
That's not extreme.
What's an example of extreme sport? Like
base jumping,
extreme pogo sticking?
Skydiving, base jumping, motocross.
I don't want to be that idiot who dies in a hang gliding accident. So probably not that.
No, it's like you want to try it, but you're scared to. It doesn't mean you're going to do it.
Oh, maybe skydiving. I've never done. Have you skydove?
No, we're not jumping out of planes. We're trying to get to Texas. Wherever we're going. Hey man, on the way there, you want to jump out? No. Why? Because we don't have enough issues in our life. We don't have enough problems in our life. We're trying to create one. Let's create a fucking issue. Let's create something. So yeah, not for me.
You know what to me would be an extreme sport, honestly? Going on that show Hot Ones. I could not do that.
You don't like spicy food at all.
I don't do well with spicy. I start sweating and then the HSS kicks in and it's bad news bears for a toilet seat.
Ooh. And shout out to the people out there that are toilet seats. Like, it's bad.
That's so bad.
But they get a lot of ass. So I really want to hang glide because it's cool to be like, I'm flying, but it's not cool to be like, I hit a mountain.
1 second you're here. Look, honey, I'm and boom, pow. Dead.
Idiot. You fall down the mountain. And then the worst part is that you fall down that mountain, brain trauma, broken limbs, you survive.
No.
But now you're down there with like all the creatures of the mountain lions looking at you like, yeah, that's a treat. Now you got to fend off or befriend mountain lions and start a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to start from the beginning.
Mowgli? Who are you doing? Dude, getting rabies would suck.
Yeah. But I think they got medicine for that. But if you're at the bottom of a cliff, you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if I hang glided and ran into a mountain, getting rabies is the last of my concerns. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you ever get attacked by a dog before?
Have I ever got? They tried to. Fuck with me if you want to. The dog. When I was a kid, a dog chased me. So in the hood, there's a lot of stray dogs, right?
Yeah.
Or there's a lot of people with pit bulls. You know what I'm saying? There were a lot of people with pit bulls that they would train to fight.
Yeah.
People would they would train these dogs and these animals to fight, and they everywhere, and they look pissed. So
yeah.
These pit bulls walking around with traps and lats.
Dude, they're jacked.
They're jacked as hell.
Literally jacked.
I mean, my friend had a pit bull that climbed trees. You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't escape it if you wanted to climb fences like this.
Damn.
Couldn't escape it. But Rage, her name was Rage, and Rage loved me. But, you know, Rage had little alley friends.
Yep.
That I don't know who their owners were, but they used to kick it all the time. You'd walk past the alley, you would see Rage and them just like in a little cipher, a little puppy cipher. It'd be a trash can on fire, and they all surrounding it like the Wu-Tang Clan or the Roof-Tang Clan, you know?
They're just all scooting badop-bops by the fireplace.
Doo-wopping. But then...
by the fire barrel.
So you got the whole Woof-Tang Clan around that fire right there.
The Woof-Tang Clan.
And they just... And they just out there, and then some of them dogs will they see you, and they immediately think dinner time, and they would chase kids all the time. But me, I used to have ups. So I would run and I would time it out perfectly. So a dog come around the corner, I know surroundings, because I know this neighborhood, it's my neighborhood. Grandma had like a 4-foot fence. So I'm running, and right when they get to me, I jump right over the fence, land in the yard safely, and the dog look at you and he's like, till next time. And I'm like, and then we have an understanding. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So that's it. So you just gotta. He tried to attack me, but never worked.
I had a similar story. Mm-hmm. Location a little different, not the hood.
Mm-hmm. West Palm,
middle class, New Jersey, and we had just moved. And my mom had befriended this family, the Greenwalds. They live like 3 blocks away.
That sounds so fake.
No, I swear, the Greenwalds. It's a very common Jewish name. And she had made cookies that she was like, Kyle, walk over and go deliver them. So I had to walk 3 blocks. Apparently, at the local pound, there's a fucking jailbreak. Okay. I see like a pack of dogs, like 5, 6, 7 dogs, 2 German Shepherds. There's a Shih Tzu. There's a hibiscus in there.
What?
And 2 wiener dogs. This was a crazy crowd.
This all sounds like a meal so far.
No, this was a team. And actually I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
What happened, Kyle? This sounds like a movie that you're making. This sounds like All Dogs Go to Heaven, or one of those
I love those movies.
Which movie were you just referring to, Kyle?
No movie, dude.
It just didn't happen to you. First of all,
this is the first time I got rabies.
Did you actually get attacked by dogs?
No. No, my grandma did though.
Your grandma got attacked by dogs?
She's still afraid to this day.
Of dogs?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Especially the wiener dogs.
You ever listen to DMX? But DMX is scary. Your grandma. Arr, arr, arr. She having little flashbacks. Okay, you got one more?
What song do you think you've listened to the most in your entire life?
The song that I've listened to the most in my entire life would probably be some sort of Lil Wayne song, or it's either a Lil Wayne song or a Coldplay song. It's one of the two.
Okay, different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, dude, fun fact. I was just in New York recently doing press for Saturday Night in theaters everywhere. And I did the Today Show.
Okay.
The musical guest on that was Coldplay.
Oh shit, no way.
Talk about manifestation. I was once asked in a press junket, if you were to host SNL, who would you want your musical guest to be? I said, if I were to host SNL, I'd want Coldplay to be my musical guest. I didn't host SNL, but I was on the Today Show.
Promoting the movie SNL.
Yeah, and then Coldplay was a musical guest. And then Chris Martin. And I was a huge fan, like a huge Coldplay fan. I would get their merch that I didn't know what it meant. They had like political merch, like Make Trade Fair. I didn't know what that was when I was 18. But I was like, I love the t-shirt because Chris Martin's wearing the t-shirt.
Yeah.
And he's got that written on his hand.
Smooth, yeah.
I mean, I understand what it is now, but back then I really didn't. And so I ran into him and he walks by and he stops and he sees me and he goes, hey, what's up, man? I was like, hey, what's up, dude? And he's like, where do I know you from? He's like, we've met before. And I was like, we've never met. I'm a huge fan of yours. And he goes, where? New Girl. And I was like, yes, New Girl.
Damn.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
New Girl fan, Chris Martin.
And then we sat there and we talked for like 10 seconds and then because he was running to go back on stage. And then he ran off on stage. And I was looking around like, did anybody see this? And then a few people saw it. So it happened. I'm not crazy.
So Coldplay or Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a song I've listened to a ton.
Scientist, White Shadows, or it's got to be, The Block is Hot, or, 6 foot, 7 foot, by Lil Wayne. I don't know. It's one of those songs.
Those are all great songs, by the way.
Yeah.
I think a song I listen to a lot, We Ain't Going Nowhere.
I wouldn't admit to that.
We ain't going nowhere.
No.
We can't be stopped now. Because it's bad, boy. But like, sorry. Probably a Michael Jackson song is probably what I've listened to the most. What? I'm being honest.
I know, I'm just saying.
I've listened to probably like
both these people.
Beat It, Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal. Yeah,
Smooth Criminal's up
I used to know all the dances too. If we ever do a live show, maybe we'll break into a dance.
Don't say we. Hey, you doing that on
No,
your
you're
own.
part of it, dude.
I don't do live dances. I don't ever.
Bold Prediction Morris. What's your name?
Bold Prediction Morris. Everyone's been talking about it.
I think we have a few people called in, right? Don't we have a voicemail?
Lamorne and Kyle, once again, you put on a very good performance. That was a great message, and if only you could put Kyle's glasses on Lamorne's body, you two would be even more perfect together. Anyways, my question is as follows. What are your top 5 favorite rappers turned actors? It doesn't have to be top 5. It can just be, I think it's fun to put a number on it, though. Once again, this is Popcorn Poppy from the Popcorn Poppin' Podcast. Thank you.
Popcorn Poppy has got to be, he has to have the most sensual voice. Popcorn Poppy, he gets it. He understands us.
Does he?
I think so, because
he just wanted us to merge.
Well, because I used to wear glasses, and I gotta say, I was quite the intellectually looking individual.
Doc?
Yeah, I used to wear glasses, but now I got that LASIK.
Oh, you got that young LASIK.
I got that young LASIK, so I could see the future.
So he said top 5 rappers turned actors.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be top 5. But it's really nice to put a number on it. So
okay,
thank you, Popcorn Poppy.
Who are you going with here?
Ja Rule.
Yes, obviously Ja Rule's in there.
I'm gonna go Will Smith. Obviously, Will Smith is the greatest rapper turned actor.
Yeah.
LL Cool J,
definitely.
Ice-T.
Yeah.
I want to put Eminem in there, but he's only done one movie.
True.
So it was a great movie.
Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, Ice Cube.
Yeah. Speaking of ice, Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice has a lot of movies. I'm not going to rank them.
No, you can't.
I'm not going to rank them because I said Will Smith originally, but now I'm like, hold on. Ice Cube might be, because I think Ice Cube had a better music career than Will Smith, in my opinion.
DMX.
Oh,
DMX had some bangers. Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac had a lot of hits.
Oh my God.
He had a lot of hits. Tupac was actually turning into quite the actor.
Whoa. Okay, sorry.
What, who?
I just thought of somebody else.
Who?
Mark Wahlberg.
That's right. He wasn't. Mike Wahlberg was a rapper. Mark in the Funky Bunch.
Come on now.
So he in that top category right there. But
T.I.
hasn't acted in that many things, but yeah, I put T.I. up there for sure. Tyrese was a singer. He wasn't a rapper, so I'm not gonna put him in there.
Luda.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, there's so many good rappers turned actors, turned actors, turned rappers, turned back to rappers, turned to actors.
Raptors.
Raptor.
Oh wow.
That was nice, dude. That was
actors turn rappers turn actors are now considered raptors.
Raptors.
You heard it here first, folks. Talking about raptors out there.
Yeah. Shout out our Raptors. Mm-hmm. Not from Toronto, eh?
Ooh.
Damn, that was a lot. I feel like
we got a pretty good list right there. Queen Latifah. What am I thinking? Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
Andre 3000.
Oh.
Donald Glover, but because he started, well, wasn't he, I mean, he was, popular rapper.
Popular rapper.
He was an actor,
turned
popular
actor
first.
So many Raptors out there.
A lot of Raptors. My favorite movie starring a Raptor is probably either 8 Mile. It's possibly I love Four Brothers, because in Four Brothers, you had Mark Wahlberg and you had Andre 3000 and you had Tyrese.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's definitely up there. Above the Rim. Above the Rim is up there. You know.
Damn, 50 did what's that movie? Get Rich or Die Trying. Yeah.
Oh, Friday.
Don't let me get into that movie.
Friday. I'm gonna go Friday.
What was the 50 movie he did with Gerard Butler that was good? Like the heist, the cops, bad cops. Not
something
Den of
9,
Thieves.
something Den of Thieves. What was Den of Thieves with O'Shea Jackson Jr.?
Yeah. Was it that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah, 50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 was in that
And
one.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Den of Thieves.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a pretty good list.
Oh, yeah. We got another question? We got another
I think
voicemail?
we have another voicemail.
Hey, Bree from Akron, Ohio again. Shout out to LeBron James. Kyle, I was wondering, which new girl character are you most like and why? Love the show, guys. Many more voicemails to come. Hope you don't get tired of me.
Oh, is it Bree? We love you, Bree from Akron. We love you a lot. Thank you for being a fan of the show.
Seriously.
Please tell your friends. Please tell your enemies.
Yeah, send the link. Just rickroll them with a link to our podcast.
Yeah.
Which new girl character am I most like?
Yeah, I already know the answer to this one.
Outside Dave? You didn't think I was going to say that one.
No, because you're not most like Outside Dave.
Probably Nick, I guess.
You think so? I'm going to say Schmidt for Jewish reasons. Kyle's
That's
always
so obvious.
Yeah, but you're always talking
I'm
about
not even
Jewish
that
stuff.
religious.
You're always talking about Jewish stuff.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm literally never talking about that
Kyle,
stuff.
there's a menorah in here somewhere that you made sure you put up in the house.
I didn't even get that. Sam bought that.
Kyle, you are a proud Jewish man.
Half.
And
I'm half, guys.
Schmidt,
Half.
a proud half Jewish man. And Schmidt is a proud Jewish man. But I'd say, yeah, you dress like Nick, but you...
I think I'm more Nick.
Because you don't shave?
Yeah, more Nick than Schmidt.
But you're not a bartender.
No, I do. I'm actually not a good bartender. I feel like anytime I try to make a drink, it's trash.
And Nick is always trying to fix things around the house. You don't do none of that shit.
Well, I build everything.
Kinda. I mean, you help out.
I build everything.
There's literally a handyman that we hire.
Yeah, but I help him.
Like dispose of the
I
boxes.
got the assist. That's called an assist. I mean, would you say Winston's a character, but I don't feel like you're anything like Winston.
I'd say I'm most like Winston for sure.
Really?
Because I helped develop the character. There was a lot of me in there. You know what I mean?
But you're not colorblind.
Not colorblind, but I don't see color.
You don't do puzzles.
No.
You don't own a cat.
No, I'm allergic. Damn.
Yeah, thank you for the question. I get, yeah, okay. He says Schmidt, I say Nick. Maybe it's a healthy combo of the both.
Yeah.
Of both.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it's.
Yeah.
Is it Nick? Do you want to be Nick just so I can call you my Nick?
No, then my name would be Monica.
My Nick. Okay. We got any more questions?
Hi, Lamorne. Hi, Kyle. This is Alexana, a longtime fan, and I've got to stop talking like this because I can't really take myself too seriously. Big fan of the podcast, big fan of you both. Just saw Saturday night last weekend. Absolutely hilarious. Lamorne, your big singing moment at the end there got the biggest laugh. That was really fucking great.
Nice.
So I actually met you very, very briefly about 10 years ago or so. I was driving in LA close to Runyon Canyon on either like Hollywood or Franklin, one of those big streets with double lanes of traffic. And I was crossing towards where you were walking from. It was an intersection that didn't have a stop line or a stop sign. And you were walking. I saw you. I said, wait a minute. Is that future Emmy Award winner Lamont Morris? And it sure was. So after watching you precariously make your way across the street, I shoot my shot. I rolled down my window. I said, hey, I'm a really big fan and I'm really glad you didn't just die. And I got a chuckle out of you, which to this day is a moment I am still very proud of. So my question for you is, other than that brief interaction about a decade ago, what have been some of your favorite fan interactions? And Kyle, I'm sure you have fans of your own. Don't know if they recognize you to the same extent. So
Damn.
You can answer the same question or answer what some of your favorite fan interactions with Lamorne have been that you've witnessed.
Forget you then.
Again, big fan.
You ain't win.
Excited to hear what this teaser about the podcast is going to shape out to be. All right, take care. Bye.
A couple of things.
Yeah,
a couple. What is her name? Alexander.
That was Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Okay, go ahead.
So one, I appreciate it.
Do you remember that moment?
I don't necessarily remember that moment, but I do appreciate those types of interactions from fans. And obviously she can see the future, so I'm very grateful for that. Some of my favorite fan moments, one was when I saw these guys, they were like construction guys. Mm-hmm. And they were like, I think they were construction guys, or they were like delivering, they were like on a truck or something, like moving a lot of stuff. And I was walking by and they go, hey, you're the podcast guy. Podcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I was like, oh, snap. They're listeners of the podcast. So that's something cool. Whenever I get shout outs from people that, I love the New Girl references, but those to me are more on the nose because it was a huge show. So it's kind of obvious with those. But like when people shout out woke or shows that didn't get as much love as a New Girl, that
means they really fuck with you because they're watching everything you do.
Yeah. And especially with the podcast, when people come up to tell me that they enjoy this podcast or even the Mess Around podcast with Hannah, I'm grateful to that, and I really appreciate that.
Totally.
Or when the fans go up to me, when they tell me they saw an interview I did, they're like, "Oh, I love you on Rick Glassman's podcast." I'm like, "That's pretty dope."
Damn, yeah, that's cool. I wish I wasn't there when those guys recognized you from the podcast. So the dude at Catch Steak he did come up one time. We went and he was like, big fan of the podcast, man. And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, thank you, bro. That's dope. That's some respect.
Yeah.
He threw some respect on the name. I'm trying to think of some funny moments where I've seen you. I mean, in Vegas, when that like bridal party shower rolled up on you and just surrounded you, that was kind of a fun one.
Honestly, as a single man, it's always great when a large group of women come up to you and go, hey, let's hang out.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, that's fun because, as single men, you go out, you're like looking for like bridal showers. You're looking for like big bridal parties to go kick it with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most of the time you just find a bunch of drunk dudes that's like, let's party together, brother. And I'm like, oh, not tonight, man. But when it's a big group of women that are celebrating something and they're in a very festive mood, I like hanging out with that kind of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So bridal party showers, find this man.
Kyle and I will show up to your bachelorette parties. We will show up to your outings, your bowling outings. Love bowling.
I'm down.
Yeah, so if you're out there and you got a special event going on, for free, we'll show up and we'll just kind of kick it and hang out. Yeah.
Thank you for the voicemail.
Thank you for that. Well, folks, thank you for having us. Thank you for listening to us in your cars, in your living rooms, in your children's rooms. Thank you for spreading the message of the Morning After. So thank you all for being here. We love you. Kyle, any parting words?
Guys, we love the support. We're closing in on 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please remember to subscribe, like, leave a comment, hit the post notifications. We'd love that. Remember, we also have the hotline, which is live right now. So that is 323-238-9395. We'll pop it up right here. Leave us your voicemails in your sexiest voices, please. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, peace.
Later.
That was a Headgum Podcast.